So in this video, I am going to teach you how to create a simple WordPress portfolio for one of your courses. The very first thing you're going to need to do is go to www.wordpress.com. And once you get to this page, you're going to, if you already have a website, you would log in here. But since we're creating a brand new one, we're going to click right here where it says Get Started. I apologize, my computer is a little slow. All right, so here you want to, it gives you several options of the type of website you can create. For this course, you're going to start with a website, so this right here. So click on that, and then the next thing they will offer you is a way to choose a theme. So here, whatever theme you choose is fine. But it's easiest if you choose something that does not have blogs already. But anyway, so we're going to choose this one over here. And then the next step is that you're going to have to enter a name for your website. This isn't going to be what's in your heading. It's just going to be what is in what your website will be called. So here, most people choose their name, but you have the freedom to choose whatever you like here. So WordPress will check to see if this name is available, and if it is not, they will give you several options to choose from, or you can try again with something more unique. Once you find a good name, you can move on to the next page. So I am going to put here, let's see, I'm going to put Dr. Elizabeth M. Lore. Let me see, actually, maybe I'll do Elizabeth Lore. And then I'll check and see. And it's asking me to, it's giving me options. And it says that I can have this one with the word blog, but I don't really want that one. Oh, I see, but if I choose a different one, it's going to ask me to pay. So you want to do whatever you can get for free. So I'm going to see if I can just put my middle initial in here and see if I can get what I want. I think either way I'm going to be stuck with the word blog in there. So I'll just take this one that's free. And the next page you get will show you the different options that you can pay for. But for this course, all you need is the free one. So you click on that. On this page, WordPress asks you to enter the email address that you want to associate with this website and to create a password. Once you have entered these, click on My Account. So I've already put in my email address, and here I'm going to put in a password. And then click My Account. So the next thing that they'll do is they'll tell you that they've sent you an email to this address to confirm that this is really you and what you want to use. So I go back to my email here, I click here, and I'm going to click in the center here where it says Confirm Now. Okay, and get rid of these. Okay. Okay. Now that you're at your website, what you'll want to do is tailor it to what you want. So at the top left over here, you'll see When you click on this, a menu will appear through which you can make various changes to your website portfolio. The first thing you will want to do is to go to Settings, which is at the very bottom of the menu here. Click on Settings. When you click on this option, it will take you to a page with several options. You're going to do two things on this page. The first is that you're going to create the site title, and this is where you would put your name and the course that you're taking. So for this course, I'm going to write UWP1 section 2. You can see that I already did this once. And then Dr. Elizabeth M. Lohr's portfolio. Okay. The next thing you're going to want to do is to choose your privacy settings. Now for your instructor, it's much easier if you just allow this to stay at public. But if you're uncomfortable with keeping your site public, you can click here on private. If you do this, you'll need to you'll have to invite your instructor. So first you'll save settings, and actually I think we needed to do that up here as well. Save settings, and then from here we'll have to go to people, and you would need to add a person here, and this is where you would add the email address of your professor and invite your professor to view your, so you'd put in the address here. Say I'm just gonna put myself in here with a different email address at ucdavis.edu, and then you can leave a message there if you want to, and then once you've done that, you can send the invitation. I'm not going to do it now because I actually don't want it there. So I am going to go back to settings, and I'm going to put this back to public and save my settings. The next thing that we need to do is create pages. So we are going to go over here where it says pages in the menu, and we're going to click add. You're going to create 3 pages. The first page that you want to create is portfolio letter. Once you type in the title, you can click anywhere out here to get it to set it up. And then in order for it to show, for us to put it in menus, you need to click here where it says publish. Once you're ready to put your essays in these pages, you would cut and paste the essay into the blank spot below here, and then you would click update instead of, because it won't be published anymore. Once you're done with that, you can go back to, if you go back over to the left hand side here, you can click on the arrow that allows you to go back to the menu page. Then you're going to add your second page, which you can put temporarily, you can put assignment 1, or actually what we'll do is we'll put literacy narrative. And this will, remember, you have a choice between the two. So you put literacy narrative, click in the blank spot below, hit publish, and then we're going to do this one more time. So now we will add 2 more pages. This one for the literacy narrative. Publish. And then click on the arrow to the left near the top, and you're going to add 1 more page, and this will be for the discourse community paper. click in the empty space below the title and click on Publish in the top right hand corner, and then click on the left arrow to go back to the menu. So in order to get our pages to show up as tabs on our main page, we need to create a menu. So if you go back to the My Site on the left top hand corner and choose just click on that so that you get the menu, and then choose Menus, which is right below Themes, about halfway down. This will lead us to another page where we can create our menu. So as you can see here, there's a primary menu, a social media menu, and right below that it says add a menu. So you are going to, and this is on the left hand side, so you're going to click add menu, and right below it you're going to add the name. So I'm going to put UWP1 as the menu and click right below it, create menu. And then right below the name now it has a little icon that says add items. So you're going to click on add items, and now you can see your portfolio letter, your literacy narrative, and your discourse community pages. So all you have to do is click on the plus sign right on the right side of each of these items. So click on portfolio letter, click on literacy narrative, and click on discourse community. If you do it in that order, then the menu already orders it in that way. Otherwise, you can reorder just by clicking on this button. The other thing that you want to make sure to do is click right here where, on the left-hand side where it says Display Location, and right below that, there's a little box with the word Header. So you want to click on that to make sure that your menu shows up on your front page, and it'll, as you can see, it'll do it for you so that you can see it over here on the right top hand side. When you're done, make sure that you go back to the top of the menu in the blue box where it says Save and Publish, and click on that to make sure that these are saved. When you're finished, you can click the little X on the top left hand side of the screen, and you are back to the main menu. And if you, right below My Site, you'll see the little blue box with the little house on it. If you click on there, it'll allow you to see what your portfolio looks like right now. So as you can see, there's the menu here, there's your title, and if you ever want to click out of here to go back to the menu, all you have to do is come up to the top left-hand side of your portfolio and click on the X, and that'll take you right back to the menu where you can make other changes. Now the only thing that's left for you to do is go back to the pages and copy and paste your information into the different pages, and then you are finished. Thanks for watching the video. I hope this was helpful.